going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. We got a lot going on in today's video, but we're going to take a look at the current market and show you guys how training is really cheap and how I may have OD'd a little bit on training and purchasing training. And I got a bunch of other things that I kind of want to cover, so this video is going to be very informationally filled. I don't think that was a proper term or use of the word information, but who cares? Now, first order of business here. Earlier today, we did put out a post. We will be doing MUT mailbag tomorrow. So, looks like we got, I think there was like 28 comments. I have not looked at them all yet, but if you want to get a question submitted for MUT mailbag tomorrow, go to this post, scroll through either, like my specific YouTube timeline, or just scroll through your sub box and you should see that come up about 5-6 hours ago. Go leave your question there. We'll be knocking that episode out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I think also you guys might be able to expect finally another episode of gameplay and funny moments. It's been a while since I put one of those out, but we got a nice good amount of clips put together, edited and everything, and I think you guys will enjoy it. All right, on to the other stuff to go over. So, we did get 4 brand new cards today. We talked about these in last night's video. We got an Aaron Rodgers. We got a Von Miller. We do have Von Miller on the squad. I'm going to show you him on my team in a moment. We also had a limited time Eli Manning, and then a Chris McAllister, which is also a limited. It's not a bad day to maybe pull some get a gold player cards, packs, whatever they're called. And we'll be on Twitch tonight. So let me plug my Twitch channel one more time. Go follow me on Twitch. Go follow me on Twitter. But tonight we're probably going to be playing House Rules, maybe a little bit of Weekend League. I think I'm going to try to play House Rules eventually either tonight or tomorrow with my All Eagles squad, because I know you guys have been asking about that. And I think we're also, for all my Struggle Squad fans out there, we're going to do some Struggle Squad Weekend League, possibly tonight, definitely tomorrow, one of the two. Back to console. So, we were talking about the 4 new cards. If you guys look towards the left of your screen there, in red, Final Legends Release. So I don't know how many of you caught it. When you load up, this is the screen by default. If you tab over 2 times with your right analog stick, Final Legends Release. So no Legends coming next Saturday. That would be the day before the Super Bowl. That makes me wonder, what do they have planned for Saturday? Because I'd be pretty surprised if we went an entire Saturday with not only no content, but the day before the biggest game of the NFL season with no content and MUT. So what do they have planned for next Saturday? Who knows? After that, we should expect Ultimate Legends. Early February, I'm pretty sure after that. I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl's in February, so that means early February, probably the Saturday after next Saturday, 2 weeks from today, I think we're going to see Ultimate Legends. Lots of good cards coming very soon. I know last year, I think they dropped, like, the first drop Ultimate Legends, I want to say was 10 cards, like, all at once. So hopefully we get something really, cool like that. So that was tidbit number 1 that I wanted to talk about. Tidbit number 2 is in relation to House Rules, which is currently going on. So we talked about this in last night's video. This resets every single day for now 6 days to go. 15 wins get you a Super Bowl ticket. You want to try to collect those, as many of those as you can, and we're going to talk about a quick sell value that I did not notice, and shout out to one of my follows on Twitter who pointed it out, and I want to show you guys. I'm jumping ahead right now, but this is kind of a just maybe useful information. I think it will help somebody out. These wins reset every day. They reset at 6 a.m. Eastern time. So we are probably trained and conditioned to knowing that content comes out about 10:30. And I think a lot of people maybe thought that's when the reset was going to happen. So don't get caught slipping. Don't think, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning on a Sunday and at 8 a.m., I'm going to knock out the last 3 House Rules wins that I needed because I want to go to bed right now. They restart at 6 a.m. So that means Sunday morning, 6 a.m., that win counter resets. So I got to get 15 wins tonight. Last night, it took me about an hour and 50 minutes to get 15. I didn't play as good as I wanted to. We'll see how long it takes on stream tonight. Hopefully much quicker. I'm enjoying it for the most part. So that leads me to my kind of little third tidbit of information, and that is those Super Bowl tickets. So I told you yesterday to hang on to them. I would probably say at the end of the day, they're going to give you enough sets to use all at least 16 or 17 of them. But I was basically saying don't rush to use them because you just don't know what's coming out. And with the set that's out there now, you can always just complete it later. But if you do look at the Super Bowl tickets, just tab over one time, exchange this Super Bowl ticket in sets to earn a Super Bowl hero. You can quick sell this collectible for 15,000 coins on February 3rd. So on February 3rd, if you don't want to use these into sets, you know, I believe they give you a Nat card, right? Yes. So if you don't want to get a Nat card off of these Super Bowl collectibles or tickets, at least you can get yourself a, you know, 15K for each of them. So that's why house rules is really important. That's why playing your solos is really important. Because, I mean, if you want to do the math, I still think we're going to get better cards. But if you, right now, we know we can get up to 17 of these. 17 times 15 equals 255K. That's not a bad amount to take home. So those were kind of my little tidbits of information I wanted to go over. We did pick up Von Miller today, and when I say pick up, I mean we powered him up. I had a 95 overall power-up pass chilling in my binder. If you don't know, you get two of them. You get one for hitting level 80, which we've done, and I think I have that one on Sean Taylor. You get another one for, I think it's 175 daily milestones, and I reached that probably 10-15 days ago, and there was just nobody to use it on. A lot of people told me use it on Khalil Mack. It's worth it on Khalil Mack. And I reluctantly did that, and here's why. If I compare powered up Khalil to powered up Von, and here are his stats for those that want to see it, Khalil's definitely the better card. The thing with this, two things. Von Miller has been fantastic for me all year. Even at a 93, just as early as over the last week, I'm talking games where he would get to the quarterback 2-3 times a game consistently. I love this card. I've never been a Von Miller user up until Madden 20, and he's been outstanding. I don't really like the abilities he can get. I thought they would be a little bit better. They're pretty standard. But I don't want to go to Mac because it would just be so expensive. I'm already invested in Von. I already have his 91, which is a Nat card. So, like, even if I powered this down, I wouldn't get much back from it other than maybe a little bit of training. Then I have to go buy the power-up to Khalil. The Von Miller power-up's extremely cheap because he got a solo today that gives you that for free, basically. Then you got to buy his core elite, which isn't too much. That's not a big deal. But then you got to get his ultimate kickoff card. And then finally, I could have used the power-up pass. So for me, because I'm invested in Von and because this card's played so well for me, I'm not going to judge him only just on the numbers on the back of the card. He's given me a lot of production, and it would save me a ton of coins just to stick with this card, and I still think it's good. 90 speed, 98 power moves. You know, I wish his strength was a little bit better, but we'll have to see how he does with that speed mixed in with all of these different, you know, shed, power moves, finesse moves. I'm going to leave him abilitylessness. That didn't come out right either. He's not going to have any abilities. That's what I meant to say. So let's talk about the training market. I want to show you guys, I went a little crazy today. I bought a lot. As you've probably seen and probably saw in the title, I have over 100,000 training, and I honestly don't know why I did it. Pricing was so cheap. How cheap was it? Let's take a look at the training point spreadsheet. So we updated the spreadsheet around noon. Same thing we did last Saturday. Some of these prices may have changed, maybe not. But as you can see, we are now hitting the point where coins per training is under 9. I mean, 8.33 for 95s at 210K. 93s, 116K, 8.85 coins per training point. 92s at 85K, and you can find them a lot cheaper than this. These are the average lowest costs. Remember, if you guys want to edit this spreadsheet yourself, all you got to do is go to File, make a copy. It'll make you rename it. You can type it Popular Stranger is the best, and you can go in and edit these values to whatever you like. So if you find a card, you know, one of these that's 20,000 and you want to calculate how much you paid for it, all you do is plug in 20,000 and bam, the math is done there for you. That would be a hell of a deal. Let's go ahead and undo that. So do that if you want. The link's down below in the description to this spreadsheet. It's in the description of all of my videos. People still tend to ask me how to get it. That's where you can find it. Any video, it's there. But I wanted to point this out and then go back to what I did today. And again, I have no reason why I did this. I'm not telling you to do it at all because I don't think blitz offers are coming. I hope they are, but I don't think they ever will. I just did it because they were so cheap. And here's, I don't want to lie to you. These are all the cards that I purchased. I would imagine that if I did the math on all of these cards that I bought and then multiplied it or divided it by the number of training I got, I would say probably on average I got it around 8 to 8 and maybe 2.5 coins per training point. I think I was somewhere in the teens when I started, and now we're over 100,000. So what can you do with training? I mean, I would not risk this pack right now for sure, but it is out there. I guess my thinking is I might test my luck with this, but it's terrible odds. Right now, there are not enough good cards to be rolling this pack. Rip to anybody that has. If you pulled something good out of it, good for you. I am happy for you. Good luck trying to do it again. If you did it again, I'm really happy for you. But I'm thinking, we know we're going to get more cards. Hopefully, they're going to be good. I'm going to throw out my prediction right now in this video, by the way. We got a 96 overall Super Bowl master, Steve Young. We're going to get a defensive card. Steve Young was offense. We're going to get defense. I'm going to go and guess. This is my official Popular Stranger guess. It's going to be Troy Polamalu. I hope I'm right. I won't even use the card because I have too many safeties already. But that's my guess for the 96 overall that we'll probably see this coming week. Anyway, if we see somebody really good like a Troy or whoever, we're going to obviously get more cards that can be pulled out of this. At that point, it might be worth risking it. But we're also going to get this pack's going to be loaded with more cards. And hopefully, I don't see how the 95s that we got for the first day are going to be any worse than the 95s we're going to get next week can be any worse than the first 3 we got. Clay Matthews isn't that bad, to be honest. But Timmerman, he's an offensive lineman. He's not bad. I'm not going to say he's a bad card. But I just feel like we're going to get better 95s. I really hope we do. And if we do, maybe I'll pull this pack 3 or 4 times. So I don't know why you would want to load up on training. I don't know why I did it, but I do have some safety nets. I can always open up this pack a couple times if I want and just sell the items. Will I get my coin back? Probably not. But I just bought a bunch because it was cheap. And the purpose of this video again was to show you guys a training point spreadsheet. So you're aware that training's really cheap, and if you were thinking about getting it, don't go crazy like I did and buy 100K. Don't spend 1,000,000 coins worth of training, but it is pretty cheap right there. And that's all I got, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Check me on Twitter. Check me on Twitch. We'll be live after I eat some tacos because Miss Pop made tacos for dinner, and I'm going to stop recording this video right now and go eat them. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.